Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading. You're at a crossroads right now, and I need to show you what this means because this choice matters. A significant decision point has arrived, and the direction you choose is going to shape everything that follows. Let's dive in and see what the cards are revealing. I'm feeling this pivotal energy around you, Gemini. You're not confused. You're not stuck. You're standing at a place where you can see multiple paths forward, and you need to choose which one to take. And the cards are going to show us exactly what these paths are, why this moment is so significant, and how to know which direction aligns with your true self. Let's see what's coming through. All right, let's look at what's going on for you right now. I'm pulling cards for your current energy. Okay, here we have the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. This is choice energy, Gemini. The Two of Pentacles is about weighing options, balancing alternatives, seeing what's on each side of the scale. I'm seeing that you're very aware of your options right now. You're not oblivious. You're not naive. You're conscious of the different paths available to you, and you're genuinely considering them. Let me see what else. The Ace of Swords. Interesting. So while the Two of Pentacles shows you're weighing options, the Ace of Swords is showing me that clarity is available. Truth is cutting through. You're getting real information about these paths. You're not deciding based on fantasy or fear. You're getting facts. You're getting insight. You're getting clarity. One more card here. What else do I need to see about this crossroads? The Magician. Oh, Gemini. The Magician is your card naturally, but here it's showing me that you have the power to create whichever future you choose. You're not helpless. You're not at the mercy of circumstance. You have agency. You have tools. You have the ability to manifest your preferred outcome, whichever path you select. Let me clarify this energy. Tell me more about what Gemini is facing right now. The Lovers. Perfect. The Lovers is about alignment and choice. It's about choosing what truly resonates with you. It's about moving toward what calls to you. This tells me that this choice you're facing isn't just practical. It's about alignment. It's about what feels true to your soul. It's about which direction makes you feel alive. So here's what I'm seeing in your current energy. You're at a crossroads where you can genuinely see your options. The Two of Pentacles shows you're weighing them. The Ace of Swords shows clarity is available to you. The Magician shows you have power in this choice. And the Lovers shows you need to choose what aligns with your true self, not just what seems practical. A lot of you might have spent the last period feeling uncertain, Gemini. Maybe you didn't know what you wanted. Maybe the paths weren't clear. Maybe you were waiting for some external sign. But right now, something is shifting. The options are becoming visible. The clarity is breaking through. The choice point is arriving. And you're ready to decide. All right, let's look at what brought you here. What have you been going through recently that led to this crossroads? Let's see. The Eight of Cups. Okay. So you've been walking away from something, Gemini. The Eight of Cups is leaving behind, abandoning what no longer serves, moving on from something that held you before. And I'm seeing that some of you have been in a process of letting go. Maybe you ended something. Maybe you walked away from a situation that wasn't working. Maybe you released something you thought you wanted, and that walking away created space. Let me see what else. The Six of Pentacles. So after you walked away, you started giving and receiving in new ways. The Six of Pentacles is reciprocity and generosity. Some of you have been in a phase of finding balance, of sharing resources, of connecting with people or situations that feel more aligned. You've been testing what feels right. You've been exploring. One more card for the recent past. The Wheel of Fortune. This is confirmation. The Wheel of Fortune is the cycle turning. After you walked away and started exploring, the wheel turned. New options appeared. New possibilities emerged. The universe started presenting you with choices. And now you're standing at the crossroads looking at those choices. Let me clarify what this recent past taught you. What did Gemini learn during this time? The Hermit. Beautiful. The Hermit is inner wisdom and solitude. You've been learning to trust your own inner guidance, Gemini. You've been spending time with yourself. You've been getting clear on what matters to you. You've been accessing your own truth beneath all the noise. So here's the story of your recent past, Gemini. You let go of something that wasn't working. The Eight of Cups shows you made that choice. You walked away. Then you started exploring new territory. The Six of Pentacles shows you found new connections and new balance. And through it all, you went inward. The Hermit shows you got quiet enough to hear your own voice. The Wheel of Fortune shows the universe responded by opening new doors. And now you're here, at a place where you can actually see your options and choose from a place of clarity instead of desperation. That's what brought you here, Gemini. That's what prepared you for this crossroads. You had to let go to make space. You had to explore to understand your options. You had to go inward to access your own wisdom. And now you're ready to choose consciously. If you're resonating with this so far, let me know in the comments. Just say yes or tell me which card is speaking to you. I love hearing from you. All right, let's look at what's coming in for you right now, Gemini. What are these paths leading to? What unfolds from the different directions available to you? Let's see. The Three of Cups. Oh, I love this. The Three of Cups is celebration, community, and connection. One path is leading you towards celebration and connection with others. This path is about community, friendship, collaboration, shared joy. If you choose this direction, you're stepping into a world of connection. Let me see what else is coming in. The Eight of Wands. Okay, so the Three of Cups shows one path leads to connection. The Eight of Wands shows another path is about momentum and speed. This path is about action, movement, things accelerating. If you choose this direction, you're stepping into a world of rapid progress and forward motion. What else? The Hermit again. The Hermit shows up in the coming energy. This tells me that one path is about continued inner work, solitude, deepening your spiritual practice. If you choose this direction, you're stepping into a world of introspection and soul development. Let me clarify this crossroads energy. What does Gemini most need to know right now? The star. Oh, Gemini. The star is hope and clarity. The star is the light that shows you the way. This tells me that no matter which path you choose, if you follow what your intuition is pointing you toward, you're going to find hope and light. You're not going to lose. You're going to find your way. So here's what's coming in for you. There are multiple paths available. One leads toward connection and community. One leads toward momentum and action. One leads toward inner work and spiritual deepening. And the star says that whichever path aligns with your true self is the right one. You're not choosing between good and bad. You're choosing between different versions of good. This is powerful energy, Gemini. This crossroads isn't a trap. It's an opportunity. The direction you choose now is going to set your trajectory for months or even years. But the good news is you have the clarity to make this choice consciously. You have access to your own wisdom. You can feel which way calls to you. Some of you already know which way you want to go. You're just waiting for permission. Some of you are genuinely torn between paths. Some of you are still gathering information. All of that is okay. The cards are saying you have time to choose, but the time is coming soon. This isn't indefinite. This is an activation point. Let's go deeper into these paths, Gemini. I want to understand more clearly what each direction offers and what each requires. Let me pull more cards. What does the path of connection and community offer? The Sun. Beautiful. The path of connection offers joy, success, visibility. If you choose community and collaboration, you're choosing a path that will bring warmth and celebration. You'll be seen. You'll be celebrated. You'll feel part of something larger than yourself. Let me see what else. What does the path of action and momentum offer? The Chariot. Oh, this is power energy, Gemini. The Chariot is mastery and control. If you choose the path of momentum, you're choosing a path of personal power. You're choosing to take control. You're choosing to drive your own destiny. You're moving forward with intention and force. What does the path of inner work offer? The World. The World is completion and wholeness. If you choose the path of inner work, you're choosing a path of integration and wholeness. You're choosing to become complete within yourself. You're choosing spiritual fulfillment. Let me clarify what each path requires. What does community require of you? The Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is partnership and reciprocity. Community requires that you show up for others. It requires vulnerability. It requires interdependence. You can't do it alone. What does momentum require of you? The Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is hardship and challenge. Momentum requires that you're willing to face obstacles. It requires that you push through difficulty. It requires resilience. What does inner work require of you? The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is rest and reflection. Inner work requires that you slow down. It requires patience. It requires that you spend time alone with yourself. So let's bring this together, Gemini. You're looking at three very different paths. Community offers joy and celebration, but requires you to show up for others and be vulnerable. Momentum offers power and progress, but requires you to face challenges and push hard. Inner work offers wholeness and spiritual fulfillment, but requires patience and solitude. Each path is valid. Each path is good. The question is which one aligns with where you are in your soul journey right now. Here's what I want you to understand, Gemini. This choice isn't about picking the objectively best path. It's about picking the path that's right for you at this moment in your life. Some of you are ready for community. Some are ready for momentum. Some are ready for inner work. Your intuition knows which one. The Lover's card that showed up in your current energy is telling you to follow what resonates, what feels aligned, what calls to your soul. You're not choosing wrong, Gemini. You're choosing what's true for you. Now let's look at what might try to interfere with this choice, because the cards want you to be aware. What should Gemini watch out for as they approach this decision? Let's see. The Seven of Swords. Okay. The Seven of Swords is deception and self-deception. In this context, I'm seeing this as a warning about lying to yourself, Gemini. Watch for the voice that tells you to choose the path you think you should choose rather than the path you actually want. Watch for the part of you that chooses based on what looks good to others rather than what feels true to you. That's the trap here. What else? The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is regret and loss. Some of you might choose a path and then immediately start grieving the paths you didn't choose. You might look back and wonder what would have happened if you'd chosen differently, and that regret could poison your choice. Watch for that. Whichever path you choose, commit to it fully. Don't choose halfway and then spend time mourning the other option. Let me see what else. What else might challenge this decision? The Devil. The Devil is fear and attachment. Some of you are going to be tempted to stay at the crossroads because it feels safer than actually choosing. You don't have to commit. You don't have to risk failing. You can just stand here weighing options forever. Watch for that. At some point, you have to choose. Now let me pull a card for how to handle these obstacles. What is Gemini's power here? The Ace of Swords. Perfect. The Ace of Swords says you have clarity. You have truth. You have the ability to cut through the fog and see what's real. Your power here is to trust your own clarity, to trust your own truth, to believe that your intuition knows the right direction. So here's what to watch for. The Seven of Swords says don't deceive yourself. Choose based on what's true for you, not what looks good. The Five of Cups says don't choose halfway. Once you decide, commit. And the Devil says don't stay at the crossroads forever out of fear. But the Ace of Swords says you have the clarity to make this choice. You have access to your own truth. You just have to trust it. All right, let's look at the bigger picture of what's coming in for you over the next few weeks, Gemini. What unfolds after you make this choice? Let's see. The Magician. Oh, beautiful. The Magician is manifestation and resourcefulness. This tells me that after you choose, you're going to manifest. You're going to figure out how to make this path work. You're going to find resources you didn't know you had. You're going to create magic with what's available. Let me see what else. The Justice card. Major Arcana. Justice is about alignment and fairness. This tells me that after you choose the right path for you, the universe starts aligning things. What's fair is coming. What you've earned is arriving. You're in harmony with your own truth. What else is coming in? The Temperance card. Temperance is balance and integration. This tells me that after you choose, you're going to find balance. You're going to integrate this new direction into your life in a way that feels sustainable. You're not going to be overwhelmed. You're going to find rhythm. Let me clarify this incoming energy. What does this lead to for Gemini? The Page of Cups. Oh, I love this. The Page of Cups is new emotional experience and creativity. This tells me that what unfolds after you choose is new emotional depth and creative expression. You're going to feel things you haven't felt before. You're going to create in ways you haven't created before. You're going to come alive. So here's what's unfolding, Gemini. The Magician says you're going to manifest what you need. Justice says alignment is coming. Temperance says balance is finding you. And the Page of Cups says new emotional and creative life is opening. After you choose, you don't just move forward. You transform. This choice isn't just about picking a direction, Gemini. It's about stepping into a new version of yourself. What you choose now is what you'll be living a year from now. Make the choice that feels true. If this reading is hitting home for you, do me a favor and hit that like button. It helps me know this content is serving you. Let's see if Spirit has any final messages for you, Gemini. What do your guides want you to know right now? I'm pulling an oracle card. Follow your heart. Oh, perfect. Your guides are saying exactly what I've been saying, Gemini. Follow your heart. Trust what calls to you. Don't choose with your head alone. Choose with your whole being. Let me pull one more. Trust the unknown. Your guides are confirming that you don't need to know exactly how this path will unfold. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to trust that if you choose what feels true, you'll find your way. The unknown isn't scary. It's full of possibility. One more message. What else do Gemini's guides want them to know? You choose your reality. Listen, Gemini, this choice isn't being made for you. You're not a victim of circumstance. You have agency. You have power. The reality you step into is the one you choose. Choose consciously. Choose intentionally. Choose what's true for you. Gemini, your energy is shifting in such a powerful way right now. You're standing at a crossroads, and that's not a bad thing. That's an invitation. That's an opportunity. That's the universe saying, what do you want? Where do you want to go? What calls to your soul? You've walked away from what wasn't working. You've explored new territory. You've gotten quiet enough to hear your own voice, and now you're ready to choose consciously. You're ready to step into a direction that feels aligned with your true self. The cards are showing me that whichever path you choose, if it's the one that resonates with you, it's going to lead somewhere beautiful. The Sun says joy is waiting on the path of community. The Chariot says power is waiting on the path of momentum. The World says wholeness is waiting on the path of inner work. Each path is valid. Each path is good. The question is which one is calling to you right now. Yes, there will be challenges. The temptation to deceive yourself might arise. Regret about the paths you didn't choose might surface. The fear of committing might pull at you, but the Ace of Swords says you have clarity. The Magician says you have resourcefulness. Justice says alignment is on your side. You can do this. And as you move forward, you're going to manifest. You're going to find alignment. You're going to find balance. You're going to experience new emotional and creative depth. You're not just choosing a direction. You're choosing a transformation. Your guides want you to follow your heart, Gemini. They want you to trust the unknown. They want you to remember that you choose your reality. You have power here. You have agency. You have the ability to create the future you want. What calls to you right now is your compass. What resonates in your soul is your truth. Follow it. Trust it. Choose it. If this message resonated with you, if you felt this was meant for you, drop a comment below and let me know. Just say I received this or share what part of the reading hit home for you. Tell me which path is calling to you. I'd love to hear. And if you want more readings like this, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss your next one. Sending you so much love and light, Gemini. I'll see you in the next reading. Take care.